5, 4, 3. Welcome to PeaceKeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Welcome to PeaceKeeper Reaction After Hours. This is where we have a little bit of fun. We have a little bit of drinky poos. And I've got such a great list of songs that we're going to check out tonight. I can't believe how great it is, but I've decided that once we start filming here on PeaceKeeper for the evening, I'd like to start with something that would put me in a mood to start discussing music, start reacting to said music. Sorry, I've had a couple of drinks already. I know I'm slurring my words, Ossifer, but you know how it be. Anyway, so I thought this would be fun if every time we start to do a recording session, what we'll do is we'll check into something from my past, and that would put me into the spirit of things. And I'm very excited for this. So I thought we'd start off. Obviously, if you know me, you know that I am a huge fan of the band Nirvana from the 1990s. And I'm a huge fan. I like them so much, and so I thought we'd start today with some Nirvana. But we're going to be checking out a song that is not one that I would normally pick. Like if someone said play your favorite Nirvana song, I would not go for "Smells Like Teen Spirit." You know what I mean? This is not. If I saw Nirvana in concert, this wouldn't be one of the songs that I would request. So I thought that would be a fun thing to start with today, is to check out some Nirvana, "Smells Like Teen Spirit." And we're going to be looking at the Live at Reading from 1992. So let's dive right in. And I just before we look at this, I haven't looked at this in a long time, but I know that Kurt himself was kind of like irritated at having to play this song all the time. So let's look out for things, some clues that could tell us stuff about that. So let's dive right in, you guys. Nirvana, "Smells Like Teen Spirit" on PeaceKeeper. You guys, Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit live at Reading. And this brings back to me all sorts of memories and reminds me of why I love Nirvana so much in the first place. So, like, this is crazy because, like, in 1992, it was possible for a band to become the biggest band in the world. And I'm not just talking about this is a very popular band, you should check them out. If you weren't around in the 1990s, then you do not understand like the phenomenon that was Nirvana. Like there will never be another band like this that influence the entire culture. I mean, the only other thing that I can compare it to is like the Beatles, or the shitty Beatles. Are they good? Well, they're like the Beatles, but they suck. But excuse me. Like everything these days is so niche, and you can go online. Excuse me. Sorry, it's very rude. But you can go online and you can, whatever like abstract genre of music, there is like a home for you. But it wasn't like that in the 1990s. Like Nirvana was the most popular band, and therefore, because we didn't have the internet, we didn't have the options that you do now. Right? So like for me to listen to Nirvana, I had to listen to the fucking radio, terrestrial radio, and wait until they were played. Waited patiently. Please play Nirvana. And I remember the top 8 at 8 was this grunge radio station. They would play the top 8 songs, like requested songs, from that day at 8 o'clock. And I was like, okay, so obviously there's going to be some Nirvana. So you listen to the top 8 at 8 as a way with your tape recorder. Sometimes I had tapes and I would record the top 8 at 8 because I knew they were all going to be great songs. And I, if an album hadn't come out, you'd have to fucking literally wait until, like, it just seems so insane. But because of that, Nirvana wasn't just popular among people who listen to grunge music or listen to, this kind of punk music, right? It was in the consciousness of the entire world. Parents, teachers were talking about this. Could you imagine that nowadays? It doesn't even make a lick of sense. So, I love that. So first of all, so I know for a fact, like Kurt ripped this off from Boston, you know what I mean? So that More Than a Feeling. And so he fully kind of indulged in that at the beginning of the song. And then they kicked into the song. And then I could tell that there was like an inside joke between Kurt and Chris, where it's like, oh, Kurt's gonna like make this difficult because Kurt doesn't want to just play. Oh, our hit Smells Like Teen Spirit. Yeah, we'll play it. Everybody loves it. He like consciously made it difficult, and that's why he was doing that whole like sucking on the microphone thing. And there are famous stories about how shows would book Nirvana to play, Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's the big hit. Why don't you play it? And they would rather play other songs. Territorial Pissings, Lounge Act, Drain You. These songs that are so good. But it's sort of like when Bart Simpson did that, I Didn't Do It. He was the I didn't do it boy. And he would go on Conan O'Brien and they'd be like, well, just say the line. Well, you're here to say, oh, I didn't do it. And that's all people wanted from you. So in a way I can see that. But, in another way, I could see people, passive fans going to a Nirvana concert and being like, they didn't even play Smells Like Teen Spirit, and be like, well, they played Negative Creep. They played Turnaround. They played Aneurysm. Forget this fucking Smells Like Teen Spirit shit. But yeah, anyways, I love this. This was so much fun to see. Kurt Cobain is such an interesting character. So let me know what you think in the comment section about this and any other topic. And for Peacekeeper, I'm Nathan. Play safe. I can put my arm back on.